Eventually I will probably take some naval ideas as well. Right, suppose I could take this one. How much do we have influence on the... Oh, well that's the state reach. Bureaucrats, corruption, loyalty... it's probably easy to check from here. So oh, we basically have no influence for the bureaucrats. Never mind. But getting a little bit of it would not be a bad idea. Right, so is Corsica still gonna revolt? Possibly. Is the revolt... Well, unrest going down in here? It is being suppressed at least. So it could be a lot worse. Oh, we're down stability again. That's not good. Although, wow! We're down to 70.3 corruption. So I think that's the lowest that we've had it. We just didn't pay attention to it during the war. And here we are. Now, I could take the Miltech. I think I'm going to wait until January before I take that. Although, actually, I might want to wait another year. Or a few years. So that we are still ahead of time. But that we save as much points as possible. So that once we get the idea group unlocked, then we'll have that one. Must be the least corrupt nation in Europe. Probably. We can actually have a look at that. That is something that can be cleaned from the ledgers. It's probably in the government. Corruption. Yes, we are the least corrupt nation in Europe. Augsburg is the next closest, I think, at 21.8. Okay, yeah. We're not the least corrupt nation in total, though, but in Europe, definitely. Oh, right, another thing that I should probably do. We did invest in industry in the northern Corsica, right? So we could maybe open up the naval stuff in there, because it has no industries unlocked yet whatsoever, which is probably why there is no urban, because there's nothing for them to do. That might actually be it. But did we invest in... No, we did not. Oh wait, is there even commercial? Oh no, there isn't even commercial unlocked in here. Well, that would explain a thing or two. And over here, is there anything... Oh, it has no... Oh, right, nationalism, so culture conversion. I've not been paying attention to culture conversion at all, actually. Okay, it's 18.8% there. Okay, so it slowly will convert. Right, but anyway, over here, so there's... Industry, so it doesn't have any sort of industry or commercial, so that's why there's none of those two. Right, well, let's select those. Open new slots. We will put in the commerce. Oh, it needs to have some urban population. Okay, so we can't have commerce because of that, but we can have ships unlocked in those. That's going to give us a bit more naval supplies over time. I mean, it's probably not going to be anytime soon. But I do hope to have this island eventually be in some sort of shape. Whether it's going to be good shape, I can't promise. Right, our Republican tradition is hovering right below 50%. Or 50 points right now. Oh, right, we're getting pretty good relations with France by the looks of it. Because that's fine. Oh, we're still... Oh, wait, no, it's switched now. Okay, never mind. Are we still the courier controller? We are. Right, is there any sort of stuff in the diplomacy portion of that? We could excommunicate Friesland, Venice, and Verona. Aha. And then call for crusade. Just in case. I suppose Tunis. So that if I end up in a war against them, I'll get the bonuses from that. Assuming that there is bonuses still in MEIOU taxes with that. I don't actually know. Oh, right, the Ireland is still, well, kind of alive. England has sneaked through to the other side, but... Oh, Savoy is no longer a valid rival. Oh no. I think we're going to rival Milan. That seems like a smart idea, because I will be fighting against them again. How long do I have? Oh, Tuscany truce is going to end in 3 years. We probably still have massive or accuracy expansion that, yeah, we kind of do. Okay, well, that's going to be a problem. I'm pretty happy that we managed to kind of salvage Austrian's war against Bohemia. Right, so is Savoy still... They're still allied to Henneberg, Lorraine, Castile, and Verona, so that would be a way to fight against Savoy nonetheless. Did we ever get a claim on this? No, we did not. Let's go and send in... I want to build a spy network there. Reporting outbreak spawned in Baghdad. Oh dear. Well, hopefully it doesn't reach us that badly. Welcome back, colonists. Right, so the castles are going to take forever to build, which I suppose we already knew from the previous castles that we built. But at least they are building. Right, so is there still a lot of workforce available in... There's still a little bit more room for forestries and farmlands in Florence, and here we have a look at the workforce. Oh yes, there's still plenty of peasantry available. I'm going to have a look at Istanbul in a few moments. I'm just going to invest a little bit more in farmlands and forestries into Florence, and then we'll take a look at Istanbul. It's 20 dev. It's not all that great yet, although it is the largest city on the subcontinent. Increased by 2 again. Oh right, yeah, Florence. I was like, I didn't remember what the development in Constantinople was. I think it was 17 at one point. That's about as far as I can remember. Yeah, we'll probably go with the diplomat. And then let's have a look at the faction modifiers. So, esteemed by merchants. Sanction of war. Esteemed by people. Ignored by the artists. Okay, well I suppose we'll try to improve the relations with the artists a little bit. Also, I suppose another thing that I could do, because this is a major center of learning, we could invest a little bit more into academic in Florence. Also, how massive is the population in urban total? Oh, literati is actually... Well, there's the clergy. Hopefully that takes a bit more. Passau has ended... Oh, mad. Lovely. Stark raving mad. Okay, so we got... Yeah, we got 63 dev in Florence. And it's probably going to expand or go up again next year. Because we have been investing more. Actually, how are our force limits? Oh, we could have another 2 ships. Yeah, the power cost is not great. We're going to get rid of this leader as soon as we can. Let's take this fleet back to Pisa, and then we'll get another 2... You know what? Now we'll get that 1 caravel, and then we'll get another galley. Hello, Ansang. How's it going? We'll get that galley underway. And then we'll actually have a look at Florence once this is underway. Well, first once the taxes have been calculated. Then we're going to have a look at Florence. It might already be like 64 dev now. Or it might still be 63, depends. Slowly but surely our fleet is starting to become one of the bigger ones in the Mediterranean. It's not the biggest one. I'm pretty sure the Venetians still have a lot larger. It is still 63 dev, okay. I was hoping to grow at least by 1 more, but I guess not. Let's have a look at the ledger. So the Navy. Total Navy. We're not on the first page. We're just outside it. So we're number 14. Unless they have added more. I don't think they have. Yeah, so we are... Wait, 14 or 15? Anyway. Somewhere around there, so... yeah, Ming has a massive fleet. Then the Korean nation has quite a large fleet. Mamluks, England has pretty large as well. I suppose that shouldn't be a surprise. Then Gujarat... Venice has 48. Turkish Empire has 42. So I'm actually still pretty far from being the biggest fleet in the Mediterranean. But I'm slowly getting there for sure. We got pretty decent amount of naval materials being produced, so that's good. Right, and the Corsican Separatists... I don't think they will fire, actually. It says 5 years, but it's going to go down... Oh, and there we go. The extra stability, especially, it's going to take a lot longer for that to grow, and then eventually it's going to start dropping. I mean, we are still... Yeah, we still got the automatic suppression as well. That is going to help a decent bit. Right, I suppose it might be time to get the Meltec now. Yeah, I mean, it's going to leave us a fair bit of point anyway. And the tactics and cavalry shock is not bad. Oh, the next level is going to give us the either Piker shock, wheelock handgunners, or charge infantry. And it's going to get infantry fire +1, or 0.1. We can't use the extra stability if we are at positive stability. Otherwise we could. And we currently got +1, so we can't use it yet. But it's probably going to go down once one of our advisors dies. So we'll probably save the points for that. The combat ability is all going to increase, and land morale, and oh, right, a new culverins. Right. And already reaching Tech 20. Of course, we had a bit of a head start compared to vanilla. Right, so actually, a lot of the stuff over here is relatively low development. Well, that's 18. That's 9, but then there's 2 and 3. Those are quite small. On the other hand, these two aren't very high either. Although now we at least have the ship industry. Oh yeah, there is a tiny bit of ship industry there. It's not much, but it's honest work, and there is some residents in here now. So we just had to open that, and then they would move in. Alright then. And then once we get a residence to 1500, we can open up the commerce there, and then there's some burgers moving in. Right. Well, that's good. Oh, Bohemia declared war on Turkish Empire. Oh. So, oh, right, the Golden Horde is seriously giving the Ottomans a bit of a beating here. Alright then. And we're slowly getting the spy network in Savoy to get Flame of Cuneo. So that would be quite nice. Also, has the... No, the communication efficiency hasn't gone up really. Because Empire will shrink a bunch. It probably will. A few more wars. Oh, and the Roman dividends has expired. Well, there it is again. I mean, the Pope loves us, so I guess that's good. We might want to actually improve our relations with the Pope again. Oh, right, now we can find another ally, can't we? So what are our options? Naples? Turkish Empire? That would be a bit of a folly. Lorraine? We could negotiate the alliance with Pope. That would mean that we'd have to kind of bribe them to abandon one of the other allies. Or for something like that. But it's not guaranteed that they would even take it. Oh, right, there's so many nations that we could potentially ally, but they have their full... Well, they got too many alliances. Holland would be probably a bit too far away to help. I'm actually leaning towards Naples. Yeah, we're going to ally the Naples. Because that is going to be a strong ally against the Papal States, if need be. Also, another thing... Well, actually... I probably shouldn't put the provinces of interest on Papal State yet, because that means that they might start hating us. Yeah, allowed to negotiate, but that wouldn't be guaranteed. They would have to cancel... Actually, now we are over our limit, but they are... Oh, right, they are at their limit as well. Right, so the nobility loyalty has gone up a little bit. So I think it might be... I wonder, do we have a really... We've got pretty decent income still, 5.5 ducats per month. I got a massive treasury. Let's have a look at the reforms here. I don't think we can actually do any of these here. No, we don't have the influence. We need to have the bureaucrats a bit more influence. Although there is a thing that I could do about that. Direct bureaucracy. Where are the bureaucratic factions? Sure. Now we can maybe do something. Literacy tests. The effects admin efficiency goes up. Elite power from wealth goes up as well. Can you send them wine to make them happy? Maybe. Right, so how much... Yeah, the literacy test is the only one that we can do right now. I mean, the admin efficiency from that wouldn't be bad. There's a lot of corruption, but that is going to wear down eventually. It doesn't lower the stability either, so you know what? We'll take that. We've got 28, well, 27.4 corruption right now. And has... No, Florence hasn't gained more development quite yet. This says help with relations. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. You got a bit higher loyalty now. Well, I suppose since the poor people can't read, so they can't take the test, but they can't take the officers. At least, I guess that's the idea. So the wealthier will like that more. I suppose another thing that I could do is maybe more of the commonary interactions, like pay more of the grains. I mean, it only takes admin points. And we're so far ahead of time anyway. So, provide grain for the commoners. Yeah. If we pay 30 points, that's gonna... Oh, actually, yeah, that's gonna make the rebellion more or less not happen anymore. Oh, right. Friuli is fighting against the Turkish Empire. Are you allied to... Yeah, you're allied to Bohemia. Okay. Who are you fighting? Oh, wow. I think the Ottomans are being carved down. Or carved out. And just 4 wars going on there. Nothing to worry about. Right, so we've got 100 points here. We can't... Yeah, there's basically nothing for us to take with those points, unfortunately. Oh well. Until the stability goes down. Which, as soon as our advisors start dying, it will. So how's our influence right now? It's still 28 and it's going up. Huh. Cut down the size counter spelling. I think wrong game, but yes. Oh, right, we are number 10 on the admin and diplo ranks. We're actually getting a bit of score. We're currently ranked 24. So we've got quite a ways to go to become the greatest nation in the world, but we're not on the great powers list either, so we need to... Oh, but we... Oh! Hold on a minute. We are... Oh, it still says average. Oh! Right, we need to have 400 development. I swear that was 300 before. Maybe that was... Well, I did update this some time ago. So maybe they tweaked that out, one of the updates that was included in there. But when is the next election? 2 years from now. Okay, well, we'll just wait for them. Oh, Tunisians have been building a spy network in me. They do not have a claim on either one of these provinces, though. That should help. Can I expand my military yet? I can. Let's go ahead and get another infantry in here. That's going to get 10,000 infantry total, and then I'll have 2 cavalry and 2 artillery. Well, after that it might be more, or time for more artillery. These are just working okay. Is that right? So there's the sea salt on both of these. I don't suppose there's a lot of mines in there. Well, there's actually a decent bit. Fisheries are doing alright. The industrial profit is not very high, but it's probably because the efficiency is very slow. It takes some years for the new industries to pick up speed. The 20 colorings may be the time for horses to start shining. A little... Oh! Death of Cosimo the Medici. Okay, I can remove the Medici system, gain some Republican tradition, a new ruler will be elected. Or we can go... Oh, Piero de' Medici becomes the ruler. 322. Not great. I mean, I do kind of like the Medici system. It gives a bit of flavor, but at the same time, I'm not entirely sure if we necessarily need it, because we're probably not going to be a republic all that long. Once we form Italy, I think we become a kingdom. Maybe, I'm not actually entirely sure. I suppose we could check that. Crown of Italy. Well, it just gives the event, it doesn't tell me what happens. We'd ask Emperor for the title of King of Italy to show our prestige. Oh, right, okay, so if we are not in the Empire, that might not be a thing for us, but then there's the Iron Crown in here that gives... Oh, the Iron Crown. From Austria. Yeah, it does say King of Italy, but it might just be the King tier rank. I think we're going to go with the Medici still. Actual alignment, continue with the same... Oh, wait. Okay, so we're going to actually just replace him. Unfortunately, the loyalties of those factions that didn't have advisors dropped a decent bit in there. Silver Tongue! Oh, well, that's quite nice. Well, I mean, that was one way to have the things get rolling quite nicely. So, actually, we could maybe upgrade some of these. Is this... That's the... It's going to increase corruption a little bit, but that might not be a bad idea. How much... We gain... 0.45 tradition per year. It is going to take a while to upgrade. Or recover from all that, but oh well. How is the loyalties, by the way? Yeah, it's still quite low. Although, how much do we have? Oh, we got down to 26. I'm pretty sure that there is no... Or is there reforms that we could do? Nope, there is not. We need to have 30 influence to ban the sale of office. That would be really nice. Of course, it would lower the loyalty. and lower the stability and all that, but that would be a lot less corruption. Admin costs would go up, but that wouldn't be too bad in the end. That would be another one that we could do. Centralized recruitment of officials. Then, what else could we potentially get? We've got the 20 influence for this, but we don't have the 25 state region. We don't have the average autonomy. I suppose one thing that we could do, direct bureaucracy, we could expand the bureaucracy. It would give us a bit more corruption and lose some stability. It's not a full point in stability. Another reform that the elite likes, and not in the stuff in here, but there is actually a few things that we can do with the nobility liking. I'll show that in a bit. So we could those are the measures of fighting corruption, no, but expand bureaucracy, we'll do that one. And then support the elite. Land grants, promote lesser aristocrats. Overlook the tenant abuse. Arrange a strategic marriage. So that would be costing us a bit of diplo points, but that would increase relations with the aristocrats quite a bit. They will gain some power through that, but they'll also get a bit of loyalty, so I think we will do that one. So there we go, we should start getting a bit more Republican tradition, start of a, well, at the next year. There's also some privileges that we could give to the nobility, but I'm slightly wary of giving them too much privileges. I'm kind of trying to reduce their power over time. Now just waiting for the autosave and then the taxes. If Florence grow again, maybe. We'll have a look. Okay, so now it's 0.51 per year. Yeah, it did. It's 64 now. And how much is Paris? It was 70 something last time. 76 now. Okay, so that is also going up. Oh! France and England are fighting. So it's France versus England, Brittany, Aragon, Sicily, Portugal, and Papal State. Oh, wow, even Papal State part of that. And then Castile is actually not on the French side. So who are the English fighting then? Scotland, France, Armagnac, Bar, Bourbonnais, Cognac, Foy, Valentin, Brabant, and Friesland. So it's mostly the French vassals and that sort of stuff. Oh, we could actually get a claim on Cuneo soon. Yeah, we need to get up to 70 points total. Almost there. Do we actually have more room for... Oh, we could get another ship, and we could also get another unit. 70 ships. We'll get another galley. I don't think we'll necessarily need a massive transport fleet, quite frankly. England will be kicked out. Maybe. I mean, they got... Like, it's England, Brittany, Aragon, and various other... Like, there are a lot of nations on the continent side of things. So it might not be that easy for France to kind of just kick them out. Plus, the naval supremacy is definitely on the non-French side. Oh, we can get the claim on Savoy. Excellent. I think we'll just recall that diplomat. Oh wait, no. We may have accidentally cancelled yet another... outraged countries. There we go, so we've got the Conquest Castle Belly. We're still building up the castle, so I don't think we're going to want to start a war before all those are completed. Still got over 30 points of aggressive expansion. So we wouldn't be able to take much if we declare war on, say, Milan, for example. Although Milan is still allied to Aragon. Although there's not much from Aragon that we can take. I mean, maybe Minorca. Lost another merchant. Oh yeah, we did. Probably haven't been investing too much or enough in the commerce recently. Right, so let's go ahead and invest. Oh, right, we can't invest there. Well, Pisa will do. Florence will do. Although Florence might not actually have enough burgers, just in general. Maybe a bit in Siena. Maybe a bit in Ferrara. That should be at least a little bit boost on the commerce. How much are we gaining from... We're still getting almost 12 ducats per month from taxation. And then 6 ducats from trade. So that's not too bad. And we did get the 3rd ship for the trade fleet. I suppose... Well, it's 3 caravels. Each one of them gives 5 trade power. Oh. Okay, there's 15 trade power in the Venetian trade node. Or the Adriatic Sea, so... Venice is the biggest one. We are the... Okay, we got 16% in there. So that's not too bad. Oh, and truce with Aragon has ended. Milan and Sicily have ended. Okay, so we could technically just prefer another war against Milan. We'll just wait for the Corsican separatists to settle down before we do that, but... I don't know, it's tempting. If we were to declare the war, I'm not going to do it quite yet, but it would be just me versus Milan and Aragon. But Aragon is busy against France, I reckon. And I got 15,000 men, they got 15,000 men total, so Milan would probably fall. And what I can do in the next war against Milan, because they are probably going to be running around a lot again. I'll have this, like, switch one of these infantry units for cannon from the main army here. And then I'll have like a 5,000 and 10,000 man army, so I can have the 10,000 man army chasing down the enemy. And the 5,000 man army is going to seize down some of these smaller forts. That should help a decent bit. But first we want to get the castles completed. Because they are not that far away from being done. Now, is there a lot of workforce in Corsica? Not really. There's a tiny bit of peasantry. I think it's probably best to just let them grow on their own. I mean, there's a lot of immigration from the urban residents. So that is actually increasing the economy in here probably a decent bit. How's Nizza doing? It still probably has a massive trauma, doesn't it? Oh, it's January again. I was like, why are we not moving? Yeah, overall, I would say that we are in a fairly strong situation. Like, we are not the largest power around yet, but I would say that we are probably the strongest power in Italy. Not necessarily the largest army, but we got pretty good fleet, we got pretty good army, we are in a nice central location, like compared to Naples. Actually, do we have more? We got more armies than Naples. So we might actually be the biggest army in Italy. Huh. Arno, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Right, so how is the... Yeah, the population over here is also increasing. We can't have a massive amount of residents yet, though, in either one of these, because we have no amenities, but that's going to get fixed. Right, so Nizza still has about 11% trauma. Oh boy, and the autonomy is 99%. It is technically going down. I suppose we were out of war for a while there. That may have been it. Okay, the castles are almost completed. The rebel suppression is pretty much done. You know what? I'm just separate the transports. So that this fleet can still receive the war galley that is being built. Right, you go in there. And then it's time to oh wait, did I move you to the wrong port? Oh well. Oh yeah, I believe I did. Oh, well, just get into the port then. Not that big of a deal. Bit of a potential for the rebellion still to fire in there, but it's not too large. Right, so we'll just reorganize these a little bit. an artillery in there. I think I want to have this one go to Parma. The other one will go to, like, Lombardy or something like that. Or maybe Brescia. Although I don't know if we are... Probably not going to start the war today. We're just going to wait for the January and then we'll call it there. And we'll do the war next week. Because the 20-year... playtime is relatively good. In my opinion, or in my experience with this mod. Nice little, like, at least we know always where we're gonna start and where we're gonna end, more or less. Right, so the Austrians have quite... Oh. With friends like these, when circulates that through the streets that are convoluted is being seen too often with the same rich merchants. Right, so this is just another one of these. We can either pay, we can improve relations with the people, or the merchants. If we improve with the people, that's going to increase it more in total, so I think I'm going to go with that one. There's a Brabant army going down. Oh, it's probably going to... Yep, Papal State is being sieged down. Or will be sieged down by a small army there. And France overall is being... Well, France has sieged down a lot from England, actually. They do have a large army. I don't know, this might actually be a lot closer war than one might think. Or France is going to stomp them, I don't know. What are the other? How large an army does Milan have? 9,000 men. Must be somewhere in the Alps, because I can't see them. I mean, I suppose it could be at Cuneo as well. Oh wait, no, Ust as well, but I don't know, it's probably somewhere in here. But yeah, if I take these two from Milan, that's gonna get us to 24 provinces for the Crown of Italy, and then if we have a war against Verona, which is guaranteed by Milan. Interesting. Unfortunately, the Italian provinces tend to be rather expensive in terms of accuracy expansion, so I don't think we can take provinces from Milan in 2 wars back to back. But yeah, like if I could take these 3 provinces already, that wouldn't be too bad. Give me a nice little area here, then I might get... Oh, and... Artists, merchants, and people, or money. I'm gonna go with the money this time. Especially since we're still getting money from Rome. So we could get the Diplotech. Oh, well... Might as well wait until January and take that one. I know we're gonna lose the modifier for a little bit of being ahead of time, but it's only going to be for 1 month, so it's not going to be that bad. And it's going to save us a bit of points. Although we don't have a Diplo idea group underway anymore, so saving other points might not be that important. Maybe it's a little bit points, we can use it for some other things.